You did. What's poppin'? Nigga? It's been a minute. But I'm back in it. It's been a minute since I uploaded back-to-back days, haven't it? Yeah. It has been. Damn, my ear is like a motherfucker. Y'all, look. Vegan food is underrated. I love that junk. Like, cause y'all know I'm pescatarian. I don't eat meat. I eat fish. And then veggies and fruits and all the other junk. And I try to stay away from dairy a lot. But I still eat dairy every now and then. Vegan food is amazing, man. We had my man Jacob bought some mini corn dogs, bro. Had him off some I had him off some spicy tangy barbecue mustard. That's what it was. It was like a barbecue sauce, spicy mustard. It was crazy, but it was good. It was really good. I'm about to go buy some more of those. Pretty much what I'm about to talk about today, man. I'm gonna talk about the first time I got drunk, bro. Like, look, this was back in college, bro. People know I don't smoke and drink, right? So pretty much, let me throw a shirt on. I gotta work today anyway. So I might as well. See, we got special shirts certain days. So Monday and Wednesday, we gotta wear this green one right here. And guess what today is? Hey. So, it's still warm. It feels lovely. Back at Lassen's. You know my Lassen days. Anyway, first time getting drunk. Look, so I was like, don't worry about my age. Allegedly, I was underage because I was supposed to be 21, but I'm still not 21. So let's not talk about that. Anyway, on college campus, dog. But we stayed, like me, this time we were staying in a hotel because they didn't have no more dorms. So they were still getting our dorm situation situated. So we were staying at a hotel, right? So the hotel was nice, by the way. Shit was fire. So I'm hanging around with gonna call her DT. You feel me? My friend. Haven't seen her in a minute, but that's my dog. She cool as hell. Hang around DT. We're gonna call the other chick Jay. Hilarious, because we know a nigga named Jay, but we're gonna call her Jay and DT. And I went and got my Canadian dog, right? So one night I was just like, I want to get lit, because people know I never drunk. I did not like it. They can never like they'd be like, oh, take a shot at it. I'll never do it. But then one night I was just bored and I was like, I wanted to try it out, at least see what it's like, you know, to be a little tipsy. So my plan was to get tipsy. So look, I go to my dog. I ain't go there yet. I told the chicks I was in their room. I'm like, I want to get a little. I want to drink a little tonight, dog. They was shocked. For real? I'm like, yeah. So, cause usually I'm sober because I like to be sober because everybody else would be drunk, and I would damn near kind of like be watching over everybody else, if that makes sense. To make sure everybody else straight, everybody cool. Nate pretty much same way. Don't drink. We both be the sober niggas around everybody that's fucked up. So, cause I was like, we had like a little group or whatever when I was in college. So pretty much, they like, oh, that's like, you gotta be playing. I'm like, no, I'm serious. So I go to my nigga Jamal Moose or whatever, you know. I go to Moose. He got the liquor, right? So he Canadian. That nigga he stayed tipsy, bro. He stayed tipsy, bro. He had the flask and everything, bro. He stayed tipsy, dog. So he was like, you want to drink? I'm like, yeah, man, I want to drink. So he like, bet. He opened a little mini fridge. He got like 7 bottles in there. Well, I ain't gonna say 7, but he had a lot of liquor in there, but I'm not gonna cap. And he just grabbed like 2 bottles. He had vodka. Vodka, this was the first drink I ever had. He pulled out some vodka or whatever. We went over to the room, back to their room, and he had a shot glass. Now, bro, I was gonna take a couple shots and that was gonna be it, right? So they pouring up drinks. They making cups with like juice and adding juice and all this other stuff. They made me a cup. it was terrible. I could not drink it. It was the nastiest thing ever, bro. I'm like, I'm not drinking that, bro. So they like, you know, you don't, you know, I'm like, you know what, just give me shots. I'm gonna just take shots. And honestly, I didn't know that would get you drunker than just sipping on the cup, right? Like, I knew it'd get you there, but I just didn't know, right? So, I poured my cup into DT, into her glass, I think. And she just, because I only took like a sip and I was like, I'm straight. And she just put it, added it to her cup. She was just sipping on that. So I started taking shots, right? So I go with my man's Moose. He's sipping on the cup and he taking shots with me. So we take one to the back and I'm chilling, right? I'm like, man, I don't feel nothing. He like, no, you just gotta keep drinking in. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea, bro. Let me probably wait. I should probably wait. He like, nah, bro, you be all right, you be all right. So he poured up some more shots, right, take another one. So I'm like, I think I feel it. That's what I was saying. I was like, I think I feel it a little bit, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't really feel different. And I kept asking him, how am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel? And they're like, you gonna start feeling it, trust me. I'm like, you know what? Let's take one more. Bam, I took another shot, bro. Now, after that, that's when I kind of knew I was like falling off. Cause that's when I started to feel a little bit. So I'm thinking, oh, I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm starting to feel it. Maybe I gotta keep drinking to keep feeling more of it, right? So I don't know how many more shots I ended up taking. I think I took one more or two more. But this is when it got tricky, because the whole time we taking shots, this nigga ain't tell me he had a double shot glass, right? So I'm really taking double shots. I didn't even know that they even had a double. I thought they only had shot glasses. I didn't know them niggas had a double shot glass, right? So I start really feeling it, right? So I'm like, hold on, man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. So they playing music, right? And we vibing and everything. So this is when shit started getting a little like weird and shit. So we chilling, and I don't know what DT told Jay. I can't remember, dog, but she had told her something, and I was like really getting into it. They took my phone, because this around the time I had me and my old girl broke up, and she was saying like, you don't need your phone because you might end up texting your ex. And I'm like, what? Why would I text my ex? Like, I hadn't had no plans on texting her. She was like, you might end up texting your ex, da 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 da. I'm like, I don't think so. So they took my phone anyway. So they took my phone from me, dog. And I don't know where they put it at, right? So now I'm just tipsy and I'm like, damn. So they playing music and shit. I'm dancing, I'm vibing and everything. Over time, it was getting worse though. Like, I could really feel like myself losing myself. So I'm spinning in circles, right? And I'm jumping off the beds. Like, I'm jumping off the beds. I'm having a good time. It's 2016, so y'all already know the type of music they had, like that Caroline song from Amine, like shit like that was playing. And it was just us just vibing. And then I started really tweaking. I started like feeling like I was like floating. And people, they were saying when you drunk, you weaker. I'm like, y'all bullshit me. So Jay was sober. She was like, so I'm thinking like, she said she could pull me and all this shit like I'm weak or something. I'm like, I doubt it. You feel me? Because I'm like, bro, you a little ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't super big, but I got a little muscle on me. So she pulled me. I feel like a bitch. I'm like, hold on. I fell and shit. She like actually like yanked my little ass. I was feeling weak as hell. I'm like, damn. I got the spaghetti arms and shit, spaghetti legs. I'm in that bitch jugging. So I walked to the mirror though. Look, this when I started really tripping. I started looking at myself in the mirror. I kid you not, I'm looking at myself like damn, man. Like my fucking face. Like I literally started talking to myself like, what's going on with my face, man? I felt like I was melting, bro. Like I could see myself and I'm like, bro. I'm like, you good, D-Lo? And then I started talking back to myself like I was the mirror. I'm like, yeah, you good, bro. You good. You know, you probably took a couple more shots than you needed to, but you gonna be straight, dog. You might need to go take another one. When I said that though, I'm like, nah, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Let's chill on the shots right now. I'm like, no, man, stop being a little bitch. I'm like, nah, I think I'm gonna be a little bitch tonight. And I was just talking to myself, and then I look over and they was looking at me. And I'm like, damn, right? I'm like, I'm caught, right? But the whole time, it's not like I was behind the room or not, like out of the room, but I was in the middle of the room for real, towards the door, just talking to myself. And I was trying not to let them see me talk to myself, if that makes sense. And I was sitting in the chair too. So I'm just and then I started whispering, right? So they wouldn't hear me. And I know I was probably looking stupid as hell. And people probably wondering, like, how can I remember all this when I was drunk as hell? It's just certain things that I remember. Because it was, we was going, I think we were just chilling for, or that was going on for a few hours. But it's key moments I can remember. Like, when I felt weak, when I was talking to myself in the mirror. Oh, and when I was in the chair talking to myself in the mirror, it was a little spinny chair. So I started spinning a little bit, right? And I started scooting over. And I started trying to just relax, right? I started feeling good. Then I fell out the chair. And I was on the floor. And I don't know if we started working out. Bro, it was a long night. But this one, it got even weirder. Because I forgot what happened to Moose. I think his little horny ass. That nigga, I think he went at FaceTime his girl or some girl he knew or was talking to. I think he ended up FaceTiming her. He wanted to go talk to her or whatever. So he went into the hallway. So he in the hallway of the hotel just caking and everything. I'm teasing that nigga a little bit. I go sit back down. Now DT, she started feeling like, I don't know. I don't know what made her feel this way, but she ended up having a fucking panic attack, bro. Dog, that shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. And usually I'm a sober nigga trying to handle the situation. I've never been the drunk nigga trying to handle the situation. So y'all already know I was real spaghetti-like, right? I got spaghetti legs, spaghetti arms. I can't feel my muscles or nothing. So she started like panicking. And I'm like, hold on, you good? You good? And then she started like curling up, right? And I think they say you're not supposed to let them curl up. Honestly, in that moment, I tried not to let her curl up. I didn't know if you was supposed to let them curl up or not. So I tried to stop her from curling up. So I'm grabbing her, like trying to keep her up, but I'm weak. So I'm like, I'm falling and I'm asking Jay for help. And this sober motherfucker don't know what the fuck to do. And she just like looking around and shit. And I'm just like, bro, like, help me. I'm trying to carry her and shit. We both just like falling and shit. And then when she got to the floor, she threw up, right? She threw up. And I was like, oh shit. I tried to dodge it. And I think she smacked my shoes. Cause she didn't like throw up all, like she ain't throw up on me, but she got a little bit of my shoes. And like, I think a little bit like got on my finger or something like that. And then I kind of like helped her to the bathroom to keep throwing up. And then I was just like, I gotta go. You know, I ended up like, I'm like trying to comfort her and everything. Like, you know, you gonna be cool, da-da-da-da-da. But the whole time I'm thinking like, man, this motherfucker threw up on me, bro. Like, I got throw up on me. It's on my shoes. I'm really thinking about the throw up, but I'm trying to help her out at the same time. So I'm like, man, this shit nasty. You gonna be all right. I need to go clean this shit up. Everything gonna be cool. I'm here for you. I'm really about to leave her ass. So that's how I was feeling. And then I told Jay to walk in there and kind of like make sure everything cool. And I slid out. Now when I slid out, I grabbed my phone. I didn't know where it was at. So I like, where my phone at? You feel me? And they're like, nah, I mean, you still don't need it. It's like they trying to keep going. I'm like, nah, give me my motherfucking phone. I'm about to take my ass to the room and go to sleep. They end up giving me my phone, dog. And I was just like, damn. And I went to the bathroom and I started feeling funny after she threw up on me because I'm watching the throw up off me. I'm like, oh, this shit nasty. And as soon as I said that, bro, I felt all that shit coming up. All of it. Like, the whole night I felt like it was something right here, like in me, like just ready. But I could hold it. I was holding it. But after washing that throw up off me and wiping down a little bit, bro, it came up. I took a mean dump too. I just sat down and I was like, and then the trash can was right in front of me. I threw up, took a little dump. After that, I was feeling good. I was still tipsy, but I sobered up a lot after throwing up and taking a dump. So, I cleaned up and everything. I walk into the hallway and I'm feeling like I'm a little tipsy or whatever, but I'm sober pretty much. Like, when you can feel it. So I'm talking to Jamal. He's still sitting in the same spot. He caked up. Going to the hallway, I saw Jamal. I told him DT was in there throwing up. He like, oh damn, da 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 da. I think he went and checked on her a little bit and came back out. Well, pretty much that's like pretty much what happened, dog. I did ended up hitting up my ex that night, but we ain't do nothing. We ain't talking about nothing. Like, I wasn't on that tip. I just called her and I was just like on some like, man, I'm drunk as hell. Like, I was just laughing and she was just laughing at me. Fuck her. Nah. But that was pretty much it, dog. That's like first time I've been drunk, bro. That shit was I had a fun time, bro. I was tipsy, dog. I was dancing. I was jumping off the bed, boy. I was talking to myself in the mirror, bro. I got the rope on, dog. But it was a fun night. That was a fun night. That's a memorable night. That's a memory right there, dog. For sure. If you enjoyed this, check out the other videos. Like, sub, do what you want to do. You did, like a sub or not, the grind won't stop. That's pretty much it, man. Stay tuned. It's your boy D-Lo signing out. Gang.